Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to InfiTech 2 Let's Play with me, Jason McRae, episode 66. So, you might be asking, why are you, Jason, in here near the trains? Why the train station looks a little bit different? What's the stuff? What was going on? Well, my friends, funny story. I've got an explosion. My two trains hit each other, which was something that could happen only really rarely, but, well, it happened. So I just said screw that, and I did quite big changes to make sure the crashing will not happen. Hopefully never. So I'm going to run you through them because I want you to understand what is going on in here. So let's jump in and let's take a look at the railcraft changes I have made. So yeah. First thing first, the trains crashed over there. I'm going to show you in here on this little intersection island. Basically, this train went here, this train went here at the same time, and they collided in here at the one only block they could, and it got kaboom. So let me actually go to the oil room, the rig room, the rig place, because it's going to be easier for me to show you the changes. Alrighty mateys, I'm here. So, yeah, couple of changes, lots of signals in here, lots of signals. So basically what happened, as I said, the train was here and this one was there and they just gone kaboom. So little warning for you, maybe it already happened if you used my word from episode 60. So here is how I fixed it, what I did. So basically what's going on is I'm also checking this track, and actually this is not really required in here. No, this is required. This is not really required because it's not connected to anything, but it doesn't hurt to have it here. So what in short is happening if the train comes from here and it's in this signal block, so from here over there. So if the train is located in any of this part, this one will be disabled, and that's how I did it. Is I connected actually. Let me quickly craft these, and it will be easier for me to show you what's going on in here. Alright, I made myself the goggles. The first thing you want to do with the goggles is to set the aura on them, and that's done by right-clicking it in your hotbar. So I want it to be at signaling mode, and then I can equip them, and you will see these different lines. So let's go through them, what is actually happening in here. So over here, I have set up the end gate, which will only pull out the signal out to this one and activate it if this one is emitting the signal and this one is emitting the signal. So let's start with this one. This one will emit a signal only if it's green or yellow and on this signal block in the middle. So if the train is coming towards this signal, it will be red, it will disable, and this one and also this one will be stopped, and it will not allow the train to go from here. This one is controlling this line, so you can see it's connected without the green line to this block signal, which is again controlling if the train is on this track coming towards this signal. So if the train is coming from that rig towards here, this one is red, this one is red, this one is not emitting, this one will be stopped. So this one will wait until this will just pass through. Reason why I don't have the AND gate in here is there are two reasons, and both are relevant. So first reason, which is the functional reason, is if by any chance I will have the train coming on this line, this will be red, so it would stop, and this one would stop. But same will go with this, so if I will have a train on here, this would be red, which means this would stop. So they will be just sitting there, this one would be waiting for this train to leave, and this one would be waiting for this train to leave. So I made a little like priority system, which is this train has always priority. So this one will always go if there is no train coming towards us on the main line. This train will go if the train is not coming on the main line towards us, and this train is not coming towards us. I hope you understand it. It took me 3 hours, that's why I pretty much did not record it. So yeah, and completely the same setup I have at the base. One extra thing I have done is, let's go on the line, and that's what I done just to make sure, because it can happen, again, there is a slight chance that the train will leave from there, and at the same time it will leave from the base, which would mean that they would go and crash. That's when this section comes to play. So this one will trigger really rarely. What will happen is this switch motor is set on red. So I'm going to just change the mode on this to, I think it's surveying? Nope. It's not anchor, it's tracking? No. Oh, actually, I broke it. Yeah, this one is currently not connected to anything. Sorry. So let's go quickly to the base and let's get myself a thingy, the tuner. Okay, for some reason I can't get the motor to, well, the show the line, but basically this one will switch on red, which the red is the main line on the base side. So if the train is coming on the main line towards the base, this motor will switch this track, and it will just make the train going from the base derail and stop on this locking track. As I said, it's happening. It will happen only. Oh, you can see barely the lines. So this will happen only really rarely, but it doesn't mean it can't happen. And in here I have a receiver box connected to this block signal, which is controlling the main line, but only to this point. Yeah. So if well, as long as the train is coming towards us, so this is red, this will not emit a signal, and this will be disabled, so it will wait. When the train just goes and passes this line, it will emit a signal and say, okay, you are free to go, and the train will just continue on its way. So yeah, it took me couple... Oh, now I can see nicely the green line, yeah. It took me really couple hours to just make it work. I think I had 2 explosions. Yeah. And as I said, here is... what? Okay. Yeah. I see what's happening. So now the problem is you can have only one block signal connected to one thing. So this one I have connected to the switch motor, which is, well, yeah, but it's not connected to this receiver box. So I need to quickly just fix it, because yeah, it will just sit here and not do anything. Okay, phew. I think I managed to fix it. So I replaced this with a relay box because, well, actually don't need. It could be the block signal with the receiver, but this is much more simpler, and I don't need to use the block, the signal block. So what's happening with this motor is, as you can see, it's connected at the base, and he is connected to this controller box. So this is a new one. So the controller box is crafted with the controller circuit, which is red wool. So what's happening here is that the control box is grabbing, as you can see, it's connected to this, so it's grabbing the signal from the receiver. So, for example, you can see it now. You can see, it was, do I have a card actually? It's going to be much simpler. Just any old card, please. Yes, I have some tank cards, yeah. Okay. This will be easier to show you. Ouch. So, as you can see, it's red. This one, let's take off the goggles, is red. So it's grabbing the signal from this receiver, aka this block signal. So this block signal is getting this color onto here. This one is getting the color onto here. So it's red. So that means that track over there switched to derail. If the train is coming pretty much towards here. If it will go away like this, it will be yellow, so it will not switch the track. So yeah, that's how it works. And this is just a vanilla way of getting the redstone signal up and down, because the Project Red redstone wires, they can be a little bit wonky. This is much more safer, and I seem to lost my 2 redstone. Where did I put those redstone pieces? What? They just disappeared on me. Okay, so let's connect it back and we can work on the episode. So yeah, I just wanted really to show you what I have done, what changes happened, because yeah, it's quite an important change. So if you are playing my world because you downloaded it, then make sure to do this change, as yeah, because it's really important. Or just don't use trains, but well, it's kind of, my base is dependent on the trains, so yeah. Or just, well, yeah, do it manually, fill the drums over there, and then just wait for the episode 70 upload. Let me just do this and do this. So the trains should go. As you can see, this one went first, and this one will go slightly afterwards, after a little bit of time, because I have a repeater over here, just emitting the signal in a 64 ticks delay. Okay, cool. So let's get off these goggles. Let's put my helmet on. Let's put the thingy over here, and let's start on the proper episode. So in previous episode we have made a couple of pieces for our oxygen gear. Well, we made full oxygen gear, and we made the oxygen collector and oxygen compressor. Thank you for pointing it out, person on the screen right now, because I'm terrible with names, so sorry, my apologies. I don't remember your name from the top of my head, but you are right now on the screen. You mentioned that I can use GregTech batteries or industrial car batteries in the oxygen collector and oxygen compressor, so it's a bit better than use these ones, because they can hold only 4000 EU, whereas just stupid sodium ones can hold 50,000. But hey, to make these you don't need sodium, so yeah. But we have run into a issue. And what that issue is not enough TNT. Because, well, we need to compress stuff, right? So, since we don't have TNT, we can't make compressed plates. So, let's work on that. Oh, I am out of hydrogen. I was just, why is it stopped? But it's a good thing that it stopped. So, let's check the recipes. Let's start with the industrial TNTs, because these are the ones you should really go for. You will use less of them in the implosion compressor for certain recipes. So these ones are made with gel toluene and nitration mixture. The nitration mixture is a combination of sulfuric acid, which we have, and nitric acid. The nitric acid is combination of nitrogen dioxide and oxygen with some water, and nitrogen dioxide is combination of oxygen and nitrogen. So yeah, it's a lot. Am I going to do this? No. But if you want to be efficient, you should go with this. But yeah, this is a little bit too much chemical reactions, and honestly, my head is full of chemical reactions all over the place. So I'm going with just normal TNTs, which require again gel toluene, but only sulfuric acid, which we have ton of thanks to this thing over there on top, which is reprocessing the sulfuric acid cells back to sulfuric acid. Oh, the hydric sulfide or whatever. So we don't need to care about the sulfuric acid, and the toluene, it's actually fairly simple. You just need a fluid solidifier or chemical reactor, either of those two, but the chemical reactor needs to be high voltage, whereas the fluid solidifier only low voltage is enough. You will get slightly, you will get 100 per toluene. Here you get 133 per 2 toluene with some sugar and polyethylene. So if you want to produce gel toluene with this, you can just do it easily. But we need to get the toluene, which is really simple. We need cracked light fuel in a distillery. Oh, wait, we have cracked light fuel and the distillery. So that means I can grab my fluid tank where I already have some toluene, because as I said, the train's explosion happened and I just cut the episodes completely. So yeah, so I'm just going to put the stuff in here. Let's get my wrench, let's disable so it's not going up, because I don't need it to go up. And the only thing we need to do is change the integrated circuit and configure it to number 3. Also, by the way, as you can see, I have added one more distillery in here connected to the transvector, which this transvector corresponds to this machine. So basically, I'm making the sulfuric light fuel faster. So I'm going to shove this here. I'm going to just kickstart production of. This is just completely broken, and I am really not going to fix it because I'm too lazy. So I'm just going to doing it manually, because for some reason the crafting logistic pipes just doesn't want to craft even when I have empty cell equals water cell. You keep water cells stocked, but it's just not requesting it. So I have no idea. So we just wait a little bit for the hydrogen to appear, which I can do even a little bit more. I spent so much time working and figuring how this works, and yeah, just nope. Alright, so it's going in, it should start relatively soon, and we are getting the normal toluene. So as I said, we need 4 per 1 TNT, and yeah. So I'm going to let this run for a little. I'm going to prepare in my base the TNT production. Well, it will be just a chemical reactor, nothing else. but I'm going to just make it and put it down, and I'll be back in a jiffy. Alright, so I have 3600 millibuckets of toluene just for now, so I can just make stuff, right? So what am I going to do now? I just have the fluid solidifier in here, which should have the pipe up and ready. So I can just empty it in. And as you can see, it's making me gelled toluene. 100 liters per 1 gelled toluene. I need 4. So let's get one more. There we go. And over here I have my chemical reactor with sulfuric acid, which this guy is just keep piling in for some reason, because I'm just annoying about this. Really, I was hoping that this will be fixed, because I have it, yeah, I know I have it set up to 16,000, because I wanted to actually put in thing is, this is not registering this at all. So really I can have here whatever I want. I can have here 1, it will pull out 1, put it here, but that's all. That's not all, it will still be trying to fill it up, so it doesn't detect the tank properly. No idea, GregTech fault, Logistic Pipes fault, I don't know, I don't care. Because, yeah, it's something really annoying. Yeah, so I'm just going to disable it when I don't need it. It's going to be the best. So now, as I said, I just put 4 gelled toluene in, and it will make me 1 TNT. So this is how you make TNT. Easy, isn't it? And by the way, you don't need to use advanced chemical reactor, but I used one because I had one lying around. So. And this I just decided why not. So now we are getting the TNT, we can make the fuel loader, which I wanted to do last episode but didn't because things. So you can keep on filling up. This is no longer producing because I don't have more hydrogen, which is totally fine. Actually, let's get 6 more. So let's get back to base and let's continue on the Galactic Craft. Yay! So, upstairs. Actually, no, I want the 4 TNTs. Still producing? How much you have? Oh, last one. Fortunately, we can use either 1 TNT or 1 industrial TNT for compressing, so it's not a big deal. And also I have few of those powder barrels, which are going to be really, really useless. So, let's quickly make the fuel loader. So for this I need 2 compressed steel, 2 compressed aluminum, and 1 wafer. So let's get 1 wafer. Boom! I need 4 steel plates. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And it was aluminum, or aluminum, depends from where you are. So let's get the last plate. Come on, there we go. So let's shove this in, and let's shove this in. Cool. These, I'm really not too fast about automating this because why? Let's see. Okay, so we are missing the wafer, which is in the produce, pump and motor. Pardon me? Oh, I don't have a recipe. That's the only recipe for the MV I don't have. Okay. Well, let's code it real fast then. Oops. So, pump. Processing pattern, no. Crafting pattern, yes. Electric pump, go. Ordic subs. And I need bronze screw, bronze rotor. bronze. Okay, this will take a little bit longer. Okay, recipe for the pump coded in. Another thing, thank you for pointing it out. You can attach multiple interfaces to one molecular assembler, which is what I have done in here for the pump, because everything is right now full. It will, of course, if you are crafting this item and one of these items, it will first need to finish the previous one before it can go for the next one. So it's the downside, but yeah, since the assemblers are really expensive, it's a good idea to do this. So thank you for pointing that out. Again, don't remember your name, but you are on the screen for sure. for sure. So let's get the pump going. What are we waiting? It's making the copper cable. Okay. I really like this, that you can just watch what's going on. Do you want me to say, hey, make a fucking copper cable or what? Oh, I see. My bad. Oh. What? Am I missing a channel? That is silly. Okay, I will need to fix it. Just shove it in. There we go. So I am apparently missing a channel somewhere. So fuel loader, that's what I want to make. Alright, sorry, it belongs here. Then I will also need a motor. So let's get an electric motor. There we go. Again, I need to grab it on my own. Maybe I reached total maximum on the channels for the P2P tunnels. So it's easy fix. I will just move a few of these to different P2P tunnel facing the different side of the controller. So it's not a big deal. Do I actually have to? Yeah, I can maybe do it off on camera if I will feel like it. So the last thing, we need the large steel fluid cell, which is quite large. 2 double steel plates. So let's get steel, 2, and 2 steel rings. So let's get those. So 2 plates, 2 rings. There we go. To get the double steel plate, just hammer together the 2 steel plates like this. Or you can put it in the bending machine with configuration 2, but yes, it's too much hassle. And then we put these into the assembling machine. There we go. I'm not going to set up a recipe for this because no real reason. We are not going to make lots of them, so we just need one for this. Fuel loader. Nice. So this will allow us to load the fuel into our rocket. Boom. Yay. So we will put fuel in here and some power. Click on load and it will load. But before we will be able to do that, we need this, the landing pad, which we'll be working on in the next episode, because this episode is running quite long. So let's actually fix the ME stuff. So ME glass cables I will need. Let's go downstairs. I'm going to fix it on camera so you know what am I doing. So let's jump into my hole, cubby hole, and yeah, so simply I will just put a hope I have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So I can plug it here and plug it here. Missing a channel, but it should realize it can work. There we go. We are at 11 channels. And now I am going to save this, and I will load it to, I don't know, maybe 1. Oh, you know what? Let's load it to this one. Boom. There we go. That's online. This should turn online too. There we go. And this one should no longer complain about the missing channels. Cool. So that's how you fix it. So basically you need to build more P2P tunnels and use different P2P tunnels on different pretty much phase of the controller, because you can have only max, really max, that's total max of 32 channels on one, 32 channels max, which we reached with this, so yeah. But yeah, it's really easy to just fix that. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. As always, thumbs up if you like it. Leave a comment if you have anything to add or want to share some good tips. Like, for example, how the hell my logistic system doesn't want to work properly. Because yeah, it's really helpful, because without you guys I would not be able to realize the assemblers, because yeah, I would just keep building the more molecular assemblers. So, and also the batteries, because yeah, honestly, if I am about to use either 4000 EU battery in there or 50,000 EU battery in there, I guess I would go for the 50,000. So yeah, thank you very much for all the comments, all the support you are giving me, and I will see you all next time, hopefully tomorrow, in the episode 67, where, as I said, we'll be building a launch pad in the rocket room. We will be pretty much setting the things in, and then we probably will start working on the rocket itself. So, Jason McRae is signing off from today's episode, and take care. I will see ya all next time. Bye bye. Oh, don't look there. That's private. Bye.